Yay, 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 yay. It's so good to be on my own today. No irritating Raven who moves like a snail, carries a ton of useless stuff, and whines non-stop to get on my nerves. Where is Marcus?
Hey, Persis.
Hey! Hi, Marcus. So great to see you again. Thanks for meeting up with me.
No worries. Okay, anything to help my favorite tomboy. Yeah, so what's up?
I don't know, man. This is gonna sound really funny, and don't laugh, okay? But I actually signed up for like a dating service called Tinder. Okay, Cupid and Match.com did not give me much success. Okay, yeah, I know, loser in the love department, but hey, a girl's gotta go on a date, right? So, which is kind of weird because, on this Tinder app, I was actually kind of like using my Gandalf cosplay, picture as my profile avatar. So that must be kind of hot right now, right? I mean, Sir Ian McKellen is kind of a good-looking dude.
Yeah, but Gandalf is rather well preserved for his age, but that style is a bit too advanced for you. I mean, in age, that is.
You think? Yeah. But then, I mean, I was still approached by someone online, recently, and then we've kind of been like chatting for a while, so we realized that we have a lot in common, and this androgynous person is actually based in Singapore, so we're going to meet up for a date. And
oh, nice.
But this is where I kind of need your help, like how do I dress up for a hot tomboy date, how to just dress hot, period.
You know what, love must be in the air, and you have come to the right person, me of course,
Of course.
But you know what the funny thing is? Raven told me the same thing too.
What do you mean? She approached you for style advice?
Yeah, and she was like she didn't give me much detail. She just said that, I probably might be going on a date soon, so I need advice, I need tips. So yeah.
I'm supposed to be on my own today, okay? God.
Yo, what's up, guys? Hi, guys. Hi, Marcus. Hi, Persis. Yo.
Hello.
And Persis, what are you doing here? I'm supposed to meet Marcus again today, privately. Like, on my own, by myself, not with you. Get the hint?
Yeah, but hey, so do I. Hey, why do you have to come along and spoil things? Marcus and I were having a thing.
Hey, watch out what you say, okay? Because without me, there's no way you can host Tomboy T-Rod, Asia's biggest and only all-female English comedy geek chat podcast.
And it's not pronounced tirade or tirade, but T-Rod, the way we like to say it on this no-holds-barred fortnightly podcast with a whole load of geek, drama, and humor thrown into every episode. Maybe it's time I should look for a less annoying co-host.
What?
Okay. Tomboys. When you guys are done arguing, can we go into the shop and look for some cool clothes and accessories, please?
Okay, yes. Yay! That sounds awesome. I need to up my style stakes, of course, and look great. I want to make a best impression ever on my hot date.
Okay, great, Marcus.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever you do, make sure I look better than Raven, okay?
Oh, dear God, me.
We are so glad to have Marcus back again, back at our Project Fashionista episode where we were invited by Marcus to swag our tomboy style at the 2014 Swag Fashion Show. But if you listen to that episode, I think most of you would have figured out by now that it didn't turn out too well for Raven and myself and Marcus, because she made another killer thigh move with her thunder thighs, which almost killed everyone.
Well, it brought the entire tent down.
Yeah, but we're like cats. We have 9 lives, so we always come back for the next episode. And so has Marcus,
Which means I've got 8 more to
We've
go.
got 8 more to go. So welcome back, Marcus, and
Thank you.
so our style guru from Singapore, our very own Tim Gunn, Marcus AC has actually played multiple roles throughout the fashion, beauty, and entertainment industries for the past 20 years. People, 20 years.
I know, right? Do you know that this year?
But you look like 30 years old.
Yeah, he's like a
thank
he's
Ageless.
You're like Peter Pan. He's a celebrity stylist, makeup guru, and show director for clients like Piaget, Cartier, Ralph Lauren, and Louis Vuitton. And he also co-founded recently the Flip TV Asia, which you can actually visit at www.fliptv.asia, which is an online video magazine producing exclusive contents on fashion, beauty, music, and lifestyle. And like he doesn't have enough on his plate already, he was the stylist and judge for Miss Vasandam 2013 and 2014. And let me take a deep breath here. He recently joined some friends to open an Italian restaurant, Ristorante Takada. Am I right? Which
Yes.
serves fine dining Italian cuisine. And I could go on and on and on, but I would have to fast forward the entire description. So
Can we get a discount? Do tomboys get discount
yes.
at restaurant?
Of course.
Okay, I'm going to bring my hot date there this Valentine's.
Oh yeah, you should. You should bring your hot dates to the restaurant because we serve amazing Italian cuisine. So far, it's been really good reviews, and everyone's enjoying it. So yeah, come by the restaurant.
Anytime.
Anytime.
All right.
So have you guys decided where? Since both of you do have a date, do you guys know where you're going to bring your date to? Because that's how you pick what you want to wear.
You see, because we've been talking so much about your restaurant, now you've got us really curious. So, we have to actually, yeah. Let me WhatsApp my date right now and tell him to meet me at Restaurante Takada right now. Okay, I'm doing it right now. Okay. So while Raven tells the audiences how you can find Marcus on Twitter.
In fact, you can follow Marcus on his Twitter handle at Marcus_AC and go and like his Facebook page. Like we already did. Like we always have done.
yeah. You guys, oh my god, you guys have been one of my biggest supporters, and I'm really thankful for that.
We follow. We basically are stalking you. We're not supporters.
Online and offline.
Yeah, we're like a shadow. Well, Tinder came out of nowhere and it's now become a game changer. So I guess it's the other app everyone else is talking about besides Uber that's got everyone pretty excited, especially if you're single. You're probably going to be on it, right? And it's really easy to use. Tinder, well, actually it's kind of scary as well. Tinder finds your location using GPS, then uses your Facebook information to create your profile, and then it finds your potential matches nearby, and if they kind of take your fancy, you kind of swipe to the right if you kind of like them. If not, if you don't like them, you can actually pass, and to do that you actually can swipe your choice to the left. And if they've also kind of liked you, bingo! It's a match, and then you can actually start messaging, and then, who knows where it goes.
I tried Tinder, just for fun. Recently, my friend had a funny story to share about Tinder. So we went to this comedy performance. After the performance, she was like swiping through Tinder, and she found out that the comedian is actually looking for a hookup right after the performance. After he bombed the set.
Oh, wow. Is that a local comedian or is that...
He's from Australia, yeah.
He spent all his energy on stage and then he just needed to, go to bed with someone.
But it's super addictive though. There were statistics that it was one of the top dating apps for this year. It's like in the past, when you want to date, you get your friends or your family to help you matchmake, and then now these days, you can just there's an app, You can check on it anytime you're at the toilet, you're at work, you just swipe here, swipe there. So how about you, Marcus? How do you feel about online dating? Have you used any of those before?
I don't have a life, and because of that, I don't date, and because of that, I don't have these apps. I think these apps are great for anyone who, like you guys said, someone who wants to just meet someone else for a very casual meetup with no strings kind of attached. I think it's fine, but because I mean, same thing. I've had friends. Who go onto these apps and they do meet up people. They do meet up, people, and but sometimes it's kind of weird because most of my girlfriends who go onto these apps, they actually get very young guys trying to hook up with them.
Yeah, I agree. The guys
Yeah.
are really young, I think.
Exactly, and to them it's like that's kind of weird because I wanted to meet guys around my age or slightly older, but it's the early 20s who are kind of hooking up with the mid 30s, which is nothing wrong. It's just that it's kind of weird that they only attract these kind of guys. And then sometimes when I talk to my guy friends who have these apps, and they want to hook up with girls who are really young.
And I'm not surprised because, first of all, the older people like us, like as you mentioned just now, we don't have time. So we don't have time
Exactly.
to download these apps. I mean, we're already struggling as it is with the all the big social media apps, right? And
I mean, I really don't have time to reply WhatsApp and SMSs. Do you think I have time to reply from an app?
And I don't know about you guys, but I tried out this app last year. What was it called? From China, WeChat. Is it called WeChat?
Yes, WeChat.
And apparently everyone was on WeChat there for like a few months, and I was curious because my friend was like, "Oh, you have to get on WeChat because everyone's on WeChat," and I got on it, and it was really scary the first 2 weeks because people around in my neighborhood or like in places just like maybe within a 10-kilometer range were asking to be my friends, and it was a lot of young Malay guys. It was like, but I don't know you, and it's getting all these random messages like, "Hey, how are you? How you doing? How's your weekend?" I'm like, do I know you? Did I share a bus stop moment with you?
Now it's pretty close to Valentine's Day, so we should talk about a topic that is very, related. That is rom-coms or romantic comedies, as some people like to call it. And you don't feel love is in the air.
Can I just get a bag and just puke in? Okay, never mind. Continue. Yeah.
Don't ruin the clothes though. They're pretty expensive. They cost more than than you working for a year. But anyway, rom-coms, they used to be a staple during Valentine's Day. Every year you will see trailers popping out. Okay, coming to your screens this February 14, there is going to be another sappy story about a guy meets girl story. But this year, there's actually no rom-com to look forward to, which is really weird. And instead, your date movie for 2015 is 50 Shades of Grey, which is not romantic and could be a comedy. Yeah, who knows? But back in the 90s, and in fact all the way up to early 2000s, rom-coms used to be box office hits.
Yeah.
And they've launched careers of many successful actors and actresses like Julia Roberts, Sandra Bullock, Tom Hanks, Meg Ryan, Matthew McConaughey, even him, the true detective guy actually.
It's hard to believe, isn't it? It's really hard to believe, yeah.
Yeah, it's hard to believe. I think when he first started acting in serious drama, everyone was like, can this guy act?
No, I think he always could act, but it's just that, like anything in Hollywood, you are always stereotyped, like you will always be stereotyped at some point, at least in a phase of your career, I mean, that's what it's always been. And that Matthew McConaughey, like as you mentioned, that he was actually a box office draw, right? For rom-coms.
But everybody thinks that every time he takes off a shirt for Kate Hudson, so his IQ drop off by 20 points.
Ooh.
But Anyway, but even up to like 2005, we have 5 romantic comedies topping 100 million at the box office. In contrast with 2013, there's not even one romantic comedy in the top 50 films, or even top 100 for the matter. They pretty much
There was none.
fall out, disappear.
Because everyone is on Tinder. No, it's true. Everyone's on Facebook. Everyone's on Tinder. They're making their own rom-com movies. Everyone's and you have YouTube and you have videos. You have what's that on the iPhone? You have FaceTime. You have Google Hangout. You know, who needs to see rom-coms anymore? My life is a rom-com. You know.
I don't know. I think rom-coms. I mean, I love a romantic comedy anytime, honestly. But I think because we get so much of it now on the small screens that people don't bother about the big screen.
That's a good point. Yeah.
No, you know what? Nowadays, when I want to watch a rom-com, it's very simple. I watch reality dating games.
But
you know what's
romantic, although they could be funny.
They are stupid.
What's the latest one? Naked and going
Oh,
on a
yeah.
date naked on VH1. I think they didn't bring it here.
I mean, seriously, I think right now, because no one's making rom-com in the big screen, and of course in the small screen, there's nothing really standing out so much now. So the ones that if I ever want to watch and laugh as a romantic comedy would be like, How to Get a Date, that kind of reality competition movie. Series. That's what I would watch.
That'd be so funny, right?
It's hilarious and it's stupid.
Yeah.
And no offense, it's the Americans who can do it really, really well.
Yes. It takes a level of stupidity to, make it a successful series.
It's amazing. You know how guys would fight over girls who are not interested in them, who want to date someone else, only because she was dumped by him when she was 12. Like, seriously.
Oh, you remember, Marcus, The Real World? MTV had this show called The Real World where people were falling in and out with each other in the same house. That was funny.
Then after that, we have Big Brother, right? They went on for I don't know how many seasons. We just basically all we did is just watch people interacting in a house. That's it. So they fell in love, fell out of love, get into trouble. Half of it is probably made up. Like, for real.
I think it is.
Really?
I think it is. I really, really think it is. And then the other rom-com would be, get ready for this,
Yes.
Drum strolling.
Keeping Up with the Kardashians.
Yeah, you're right. I was just about to bring that up.
Oh no!
Every sister's love life is a rom-com because you laugh out loud at how stupid their love life can be.
Okay, guys, spring is coming, but since we live in the tropics, as you all know, there's not much change in the weather patterns. It's either going to be hot and humid, hot, wet and humid, wet and humid. So naturally, I think all of us gravitate towards looser clothes, that they're kind of featured during the spring and summer collections on the runway, for menswear or, for ladies' wear. But as much as we love coats and leather, the autumn-winter collection is just not going to be feasible. So, sorry guys, or friends in the Northern Hemisphere and Southern Hemisphere, we're going to ignore tomboy style for those regions because basically we live in Asia and we always sweat. So today, since we've got Marcus in the house, we're going to discuss maybe some options from the spring and summer collection trends for menswear that we tomboy females can sort of kind of adapt to ourselves. And we just want to ask though, throw it out there, how can we adapt some of these menswear for us ladies?
In this really hot tropical weather. There's some really nice stuff.
Okay,
though.
Do you have any suggestions?
Yeah. I mean, there are a couple of things that was kind of like highlighted for the 2015 trend, right? One of it, of course, is the elongated shirt, the graphic print tops, or even the bowling shirt, which is kind of cute.
Yeah, but what's the difference, really?
Yeah.
Because I can't really tell what's the difference in a bowling shirt or, I don't know, it looks like a short sleeve shirt, right?
Yeah, but the bowling shirt, what's cool about the bowling
Yeah.
shirt is that it really takes its inspiration from the late 50s, early 60s. So it has a bit of this rock and roll kind of mood to it. So it's all about that detail around the collar, around the pockets. It's sometimes the color and the print, right? And the fit has to be back then, bowling shirt, they have to be slightly looser because it gives you that movement when you're wearing it. But right now, if it's when it becomes a fashion trend, when it becomes a statement piece that you want to wear, it's a bit more tapered, it's a bit more cut in, it's a bit more cinched, so it is a bit sexier, whether for guys or girls, and it is about tucking it out, so it's not all about tucking in and looking too geeky.
Okay, so how would you wear it? Like if I'm to wear it for my date, how would you recommend it?
Okay, to be honest, I would not wear a bowling shirt for a date.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because it screams casual, right?
It doesn't. Well, it kind of screams casual, but I think it does. It also screams that I'm here to play.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh.
And you don't want to do that, especially on the first date,
That's right.
right? I mean, think about it. If
Well, unless you're on the Tinder date. then.
yeah, so I mean, I think
Basically, you don't want your date to be bowled over by your bowling shirt.
so if you want to wear a bowling shirt, wear it for a second date, or wear it in a daytime date, not a nighttime date.
So what does it go with? Does it go with pants or jeans or?
The coolest thing to wear your bowling shirt with right now would be a slightly cropped kind of pants or jeans.
But it tight fitting or wide cut? Because I noticed that wide leg seems to be a huge trend.
I think it can be either. It really comes down to your personal frame. So if you're skinny and tall, you can go for the slimmer cut for the pants or the jeans. But if you're slightly wider, then don't make it too skinny, don't make it too tight. Make sure it's comfort fit, but slightly cropped.
Yeah. But again, not everybody, like as you said, this is a 50s style, not everybody can pull this particular look off. I know that there is a trend in the ladies fashion scene as well with this bowling shirt as well, but it's a bit difficult to pull off when you don't have a particular a pair of bottoms that can sort of angle it off the right way, because if you wear skinny jeans with a bowling shirt, it just doesn't look good. Yeah.
You probably look like you're working in a bowling alley.
That's what actually I thought a bowling shirt is for bowling, man. So that's how.
Oh man. But I want to ask about the jumpsuit, because I've always been a fan of the jumpsuit, but the ones that are in the lady section, as you know, are all spaghetti strapped and look like you could just get a guy to just strip it off in one fell swoop.
I think it's super casual for a jumpsuit.
Yeah.
Unless you are doing more of a softer tomboy look rather than a harder tomboy look.
Or working as a janitor at the town council sewage center. Yeah.
I think if you are working the softer tomboy look, then you can wear a jumpsuit, but make sure it's slightly, it's the hand makeup, if you ask me.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And then, of course, if you're wearing the slightly harder tomboy look, then it comes down to maybe layering your jumpsuit.
Okay.
You see, so I think you need to keep, because sometimes, this is what I tell a lot of people, when it comes to fashion and trend, it's not just the outfit, it's also how you put yourself together in that outfit.
I can also see that if I were to wear a jumpsuit, maybe I could wear like heels or whatever, but I could also rock it with like maybe some cool accessories. I think that would
Exactly. Exactly.
There's also a
Right.
trend for neckerchief. What the hell is that?
yeah.
Isn't it just like a scarf tied around
Okay.
your neck? What do you call a neckerchief?
Okay,
No?
a neckerchief is very simple. It's just something that people are going away from summer stuff.
Okay.
You know how spring summer scarves are really light, soft. They are just for that nice windy day. So people are going for the neckerchief also because it is again a throwback to the early 50s boyhood days, you know.
It seemed to be coming back
Yeah, it
actually, the
is.
50s. And I like how you said windy because, yeah. In case it gets to be a very gassy date.
But it looks very strange though, because like you have a huge guy or you're a huge girl, and then you wear a neckerchief. It does look like it doesn't. There's not enough cloth out there.
Exactly, because
If it,
I mean, if you ask me, I think you see when you want to wear a neckerchief, again, it's a trend, it's a style.
there's also a trend which I really like, that long shirts are coming back to style. I always had this thing for long shirts.
Right? And I think this is great because let's be honest, if you look at men's trend, long shirts are coming back in. But the fact is,
They never went.
no, the shirt dress for the girls has always been in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
So to me, it's why not? If you're going to be a tomboy, if you're a bit of a rugged, don't go and wear the boyfriend
Yeah.
shirt. Go and wear the girlfriend shirt, which is the long dress shirt.
It's just that you can pair it off with a nice leather belt to sort of give
Exactly.
yourself a shape. And I think for me, I've got a couple of dress shirts because it's so hot. And while I love the fitted long sleeve shirts, I have realized very fast that in this weather, being the sweaty Indian that I am, it's just not going to work because you need a lot of room to
Right.
move, as you said earlier on. In the tropics, it doesn't work. So yeah, dress shirts with nice leather, big nice leather belts, I think is one of the things I go
and
for.
and
Yeah.
what's great about these kind of long shirts or the dress shirt or the girlfriend shirts is that you can wear it from casual to the office to the weekends, as long as you know how to put the correct accessories. It comes down to how you style it. You know what I mean? It's as simple as that. It's the easiest thing to pull out, put on, and get out.
Okay, so recently, Giselle Bundchen, yeah, she has again posed topless. Wow, surprise!
Yawn, yawn, yawn.
For Stewart Watsman spring campaign, wearing tailored pants and strappy heels. But not everybody can look like a supermodel. I mean, us at Tomboy Tarts and Tomboy Tea, right? We think that the tomboy style is for everyone, whether you're tall, short, curvy, plus size, petite. So our question, which we want to pose to Marcus today, is: so what do you think that the tomboy style trends for spring summer 2015 in Asia and States? I mean, from what you see on the runway, because there's not really exactly a definitive tomboy style. I mean, unlike it's a men's wear, it's a woman's wear, but when it comes to tomboy style, it's like, whatever you just make sense of. Well, it's kind of fun because you can just like look at the trends and then you make out your own trends. That's more interesting, like having someone tell you this is this season's tomboy style and you must wear this dress.
Let's be honest, it is
Yeah.
very targeted for the men's and the women's, right? So if you honestly ask me, what would the trends be for tomboy tarts out there for 2015 is actually taking these things that inspire you and you make it
Yeah.
work for yourself. So
Yeah.
it's all about style and not about trend. In my opinion, it's strongly about style and not about trend. Because the trend could be like I don't know, polka dots could be in, and it could be red and pink polka dots. But the fact that if it doesn't work for you as an outfit,
Throw it out the window, right?
then
Yeah.
don't try it, because you are gonna look stupid and you're gonna feel really dumb about it. So what I do is, like, for 2014, one of the biggest trend there was this tribal colorful prints that was
Yeah.
everywhere. Okay? Fact is, if I were to dress head to toe like that, I must well go back for reservist.
Back in the army.
Either that or what tribe are you from? What reservation are you from?
What I did was I actually worked with a Thai designer, and I created a couple of shoes. I made a couple of shoes from the prints that I like, and these were the floral prints. They were the loud prints, and I wear these shoes with a very clean look. So my shoes stand out.
But I think that's the problem with tomboy style. Actually, I've been noticing, and probably also, a reflection of my own style through the years is that we make it up as we go along. We just make it up like, oh, I found this, something from the guys department really interesting. Okay, I'm just going to grab that. I found something really interesting in the women's department. Okay, I'm just going to put it together. Just make it up as you go along. And as we talked about earlier, it's all about your makeup and your hair. To me, it's so weird, right? I've got so many styles going. I don't even have a style anymore. But I do know from my face and my hair, there is a style. But everything else at the bottom is just it's just a canvas. Yeah.
True. And I think for tomboys, personally, I always felt that I tend to dress more for occasion and activities rather than what's on the trend on the runway. Okay, white pants on the runway, I must go out and run out and get some white pants, and no matter although I look like totally shapeless in them. So I'm gonna date on Valentine's Day, I need to know what kind of clothes which I will dress to impress, which will be very different from my street style.
But the thing is that Raven is a pretty curvy woman. So are there any tips for curvy tomboy women? Because we've actually gotten questions from out there, from people who are looking for styling tips for curvy tomboys. And we've got our own little tips, But from a professional stylist, what are your thoughts on that?
You guys know that I started a YouTube channel just a couple of months ago, 2 months ago. It's the name of the channel is Marcus AC.
Genius.
It's so easy to remember, everyone. Go and check it out now. You can't go wrong.
Yeah. So what I said was I'm going to do it. I'm going to keep it really short and simple. I'm not going to do a half an hour program and ramble on. I'm just going to keep it so simple that it's easy for people to understand. And one of the earlier episodes that I did was what not to wear for plus size women.
Ooh.
It's okay. It's still out there. You can go and watch it. It's basically, initially when I first titled it, "What Not to Wear for Plus Size Women," a lot of people felt very offended because they said that if I watch it, it means that I'm a plus size person.
Come on, you have to accept that you are a plus size woman. Hey, even the earth is curvy, okay? So if you're curvy, fuck it.
And if you're Asian, you know that if you don't fit a certain body type, the typical Asian body type, especially if you're East Asia, is very teen, very flat, very boyish. And if you're not, you're pretty much plus size. Yeah.
You never find the clothes that fit you because everything's either really minuscule or microscopic, and and there's only a certain place or places online or offline where you can purchase your clothes. And so, yeah, and I'm not surprised, Marcus. I think a lot of people do find it, especially here in Asia, they do find curvy offensive to some extent. It's changing now, because there are a lot of celebrities out there, like Meghan Trainor, who's she's an amazing pop singer, and she's, coming out with songs about, it's all about the bass, right? I'm plugging some really positive messages about being curvy. Sometimes being curvy is not about being fat.
So I had to retitle it and say fashion tips for plus size women, rather than what not to wear for plus size women. Right? So I had to change the title and put it out there again. So basically in the video, you can see I talk about 3 things that you should avoid. Right? So one of the things is stop wearing black from head to toe. Hey guys, so today I'm here to tell you what not to wear if you're a plus size girl. Okay? Avoid wearing all black all day. Okay, a lot of common mistakes that plus size girls do is that when they think they need to wear something, they'll go for an all black outfit head to toe. This is something I would honestly strongly advise you against, because when you wear all black all day, that's the only thing people see you. And the fact is that people can actually spot you miles away, not because of your size, but because you're dressed head to toe. And my second tip would be actually wearing colors. wear colors. Don't be afraid to wear colors and don't be afraid to wear prints. Of course, I'm not saying wear color head to toe. I'm not saying wear print head to toe. Learn how to break it up. Like for example, if your top is if you have a fuller top, girl, wear a colored top and wear maybe a darker bottoms below.
Yeah.
Right? So that way you still accentuate the top and kind of slim everything down waist below.
Basically, look like a matchstick down below.
Don't wear tights.
Yes, thank you very much. I every time I see a plumpy, curvy girl wearing tights, I just want to slap her. Because
No, don't wear tights. It's not the right outfit for
I
you.
know. Oh,
And the worst part is when they wear a short top and a tights, and it's like, oh, I can see the camel toe.
especially when they wear Daisy Dukes and tights. Oh
Yeah,
no!
I mean,
fashion disaster.
For me, okay, tights, no lah, not for the plus size girl. Okay, if you want to wear something slimming, I'll be honest. I know this is kind of going to sound really weird, but wear skinny jeans instead rather than tights. I don't know whether people see the difference, but the difference is there. And it doesn't have to be black tights. It can be dark blue tights, dark maroon tights, dark brown tights, dark grey. It doesn't have to be black. Because every time someone thinks it needs to be a bottom, it has to be black. And it has to be tights or leggings. No. Right?
Yes, but there is this thing going around in Singapore. And maybe to a certain extent around Asia, but there is this Mina Konda trend going on. Okay, there is like a bunch of curvy women out there who think that this is the style, this is the way to be sexy, to have like heavy makeup, dyed hair, tights, very tight clothing, all black, and then Daisy Duke jean shorts with tights underneath, and they walk around and that they feel that this is the look, but actually it's really not so flattering. It kind of makes them look very sleazy, but I guess that's what they're, I don't know, maybe personally they're looking to achieve that style, but it doesn't look very appealing.
For me, do you know, okay, the only time you should wear cut-off jeans for girls would be at the beach. I'm serious.
Yeah.
Wear it at the beach with a bikini top, with your flip-flops, But
Yeah.
don't wear cut-off jeans with everything hanging out there and you wear your heels and then you go to the supermarket. I'm looking at you like you're at the wrong supermarket. You should be in Orchard Towers. At the back.
Okay, there's one excuse I heard from a lot of people, actually also from myself, haha, is like, Singapore is so hot, how do you dress? How do you look good? Like, I mean, we like layers, we like skinny jeans, but it's so hard. I want to wear a pair of jeans today because it's like 33 degrees. It's like, oh, I'm gonna die.
Or correct me, Marcus, if I'm wrong, right? But I think for me personally, right, for the tomboy style, I take a lot of my cues from those people who dress for the southern France, Italian hot summers, because I think they really, Italians and French people, when it comes to summer styles, right, especially southern France and things, they know how to keep it loose. And I think it's all about loose clothing, but maintaining a certain style, making sure that the cut is good,
I think it has to be chic. End of the day, it has to be chic. Yeah. But more importantly, it has to be effortless.
We really appreciate it, advice. Like, thanks for coming and meet us today and help us pick our outfits. I think I'm liking this long vest and this shirt. Yeah, the vest is great. Like, I love vest because it's not as hot as wearing blazer. Yeah.
And it's all about it's all about the attitude. It's all about the right attitude. And you know what? If both of you have great attitude with whatever you are sporting, you guys are gonna rock your dates tonight. So good luck to you. Good luck to both of you. Have a great time with your dates, and I'll see you guys soon. Love you.
Mwah, mwah.
Bye. Oh, bye.
Princess. She's so full of herself. Like she thought she's an actual gentleman. Huh. I'm going to look so much better than her in my date tomorrow.
I don't know. What does Raven know about dressing up? That tomboy pulls a gunny sack over her and calls it couture. I'll show her.
Where's my date? I have been looking out for the past 15 minutes, but I don't see anyone wearing the Heisenberg cufflinks.
You?
You?
What are you doing here?
What are you doing here? Holy smokes! How does a tomboy get her piece around here?
Oh god.
Wait, hang on. Are those Heisenberg cufflinks you're wearing on your shirt?
Yeah, what's wrong with them? I told my date I'm wearing them so she can identify me. Wait, why are you wearing Sherlock's scarf? That's what my date said she would be wearing. Oh my god! No! You can't be!
This can't be true!
You are the date? Ah, you fucking lied to me!
I didn't know! How am I supposed to know it was
Stupid bitch!
you? You refuse to tell me who you are. You're like, no, you just guess. Nah, I don't want to tell you.
Oh
I
god!
want to meet you first.
I can't believe I'm going. Oh my god! I can't believe I have a blind date with a freaking wino. Hey, you know what? You being mysterious, androgynous, and shit because your alter ego is Sherlock.
Oh yeah, shut up, Persis. Oh, take that.
Oh yeah? How about this?
Oh, yeah. Shut up.
Hey, stop that! Both of you, get out of the restaurant before I call the cops!
Persis, I'm strangle you, you asshole.
I'm gonna strangle you, you stupid bitch! You freaking lied to me all this time! I mean, I thought I was gonna get a cool girl for my date and I get you!
Ew, of all people, this is so fucking gross. Gross. Oh. Great! You got us both thrown out of the restaurant. I'm starving, I'm hungry, I haven't eaten for hours just because I can fit into this stupid cigarette pants I couldn't eat. And you would just ruin my day!
Do you just listen to yourself? Do you hear yourself? Have you kind of just hit puberty? Because you're acting like a kid right now, okay? Who's the one starting the fight? Now go to your corner.
You just punched me, okay? So I have to defend myself. Am I gonna stupidly let you punch me?
Oh my god. Oh no.
I'm fed up with this dating business. Okay, I'm not gonna date anymore. I'm just gonna stop dating. I'm stop using Tinder. No more Tinder. No more Matcha.com. No OkCupid. I'm just done with this dating business.
Oh, someone's got anger issues.
I'm never dating anyone again. Especially not you, even if you're the last person on this freaking earth.
Yes, and thanks for listening, folks. If you enjoyed this episode of Tomboy T-Rod, don't forget to subscribe to the show on iTunes and Stitcher and give us feedback. We've also got a great website with everything you want to read about being a tomboy in today's world. Hey, don't forget to check it out at www.tomboy-tarts.com.
And if you just want to connect with us outside of the show, we are also on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and Tumblr. Just type Tomboy Tarts.
And if you have any inquiries about advertising, collaborating, or appearing on this podcast or our blog, drop us an email at tomboy.tarts@gmail.com. We are everywhere. Until then, ciao and adios, amigos.